What's up, everybody? Welcome to Among the Fence. I am your lovely host, Aaron. And it is again once a time for New Music Friday. We're going to be talking about some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of August 22nd. And as always, if I miss something you're looking forward to, leave a comment below, letting me and everybody else know so we can all discover some new music. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It helps out so much with YouTube's algorithm. If you enjoy this type of music, it will show other people who might also be interested in this sort of thing just by you simply liking it. It goes so far. And of course, you can always subscribe and ring the bell icon. That helps me out a lot as well. But anyways, let's talk about some new music. We get a new album from Deftones called Private Music. I am very much excited for this album. The singles have been so good, especially coming off of Ohms, where I know it's not like everybody's favorite album, but I feel like they're moving in a pretty good direction now after Gore. It's like they got their crap together, and it's very promising. And I feel like they're more locked in, it seems like, into knowing what kind of sound they want to produce, where they were a little off for a little bit, which is totally fine. You know, they're experimenting, trying other things. They had some inner band issue kind of stuff going on with Gore, and like I said, it was getting solved with Ohm. So I feel like we're now moving back into the whole like Diamond Eyes kind of sound and back to that sort of thing. So yeah, they seem a lot more focused. I'm very much excited for this. I'm going to be doing a review on it. Hopefully it'll be out by Friday or Saturday. We also have a new album from Signs of the Swarm titled To Rid Myself of Truth, and I am very much excited for this as well. This is like one of my favorite new deathcore bands, I guess you could say. Like, I've always known of them and I've always liked them, but after the past 3 albums, they've just been climbing the ranks in who my favorite is, and it's always been Fit for an Autopsy. But I mean, they're getting up there. They're getting there, man. Especially the singles for this new album are just insane. Like, the songwriting is really cool, very simple, very raw. I know a lot of people, like, I don't know, it's kind of like hit or miss amongst the deathcore groups on if they really like this, but I dig it. I'm very much excited about it. And also, I will be trying to do a review on this as well. Hopefully it'll be out Sunday or sometime next week. We also get a new album from We Came as Romans titled All Is Beautiful Because We're Doomed. This is probably going to suck, if we're going to be honest. I love this band, and it pains me to see what they have become. They have just became this generic radio play thing. When you used to listen to We Came as Romans, you knew who you were listening to, and now it's just like, I don't know what this is. You could throw on this band with 20 other bands, 3 other bands even, and you would have a really hard time guessing which one is We Came as Romans. They're just so generic sounding now. I know that they lost a member, very tragic, but they're kind of heading in that direction anyways. Cold Like War wasn't super duper original, but it still has some bangers on there. And I just, after Dark Bloom, it just isn't good. It just isn't good anymore. We also get a new album from The World is a Beautiful Place and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die, titled Dreams of Being Dust. This is like one of my new favorite bands. I discovered this band just a few years ago, mostly with their last album. Honestly, all their albums and EPs are just works of art. They're like becoming one of my new favorite post-hardcore bands. The female vocals are fantastic. They sound really raw, in your face. And it's just like, the lyrics are great. It's just great songwriting. You can tell that this band puts a lot of thought and emotion into what it is they're writing. And every time you listen to it, it just draws you in, almost like it's the first time you've ever heard this band. If you're into post-hardcore, which I know a lot of you guys are, definitely check out this band because they're fantastic. The Devil Wears Prada is releasing a new song titled Where the Flowers Never Grow. Not where they used to grow, but where they never grow. This band has made a huge comeback, honestly. After the act, they, again, kind of like Deftones, they got their stuff together, and I am very much excited for their future now. I don't know if the single is going to be good. I'm not really into singles anyways. I find it, it's just more like radio play stuff to get people hyped and let them know that they're releasing new music and maybe a new album's coming out soon. But I'm just excited this band is still making music. The last album was so good. It was so good. One of the better, like, albums from metalcore bands that have been around for 20 years at this point. Nowadays, like, usually if a band that's been around for 20 years releases a new album, it sounds like something that We Came as Romans would release. And these guys are still, they're still doing it. I thought we lost them, but they came back, and they came back strong. We also get a new single from Greyhaven titled Cemetery Sun. This band is releasing some of the best music right now. They are kind of filling the void for me of Every Time I Die and the lack of new Johnny Booth music, which is, hopefully they get to it soon. Like, they could pretty much do no wrong at this point. Greyhaven was requested. Like, I did a request review on this band, like, way back in the day. I used to have like a request board and all that stuff during COVID when I had just nothing but time. And I did a review on, I think it was their last album, and it was insane. It blew me away. I'm not really into like southern kind of stuff, but they did have some kind of southern influences in there, and I didn't even care. I still loved it. And this band, if you haven't heard of this band and you're into like Johnny Booth and Every Time I Die, which is very tragic, definitely check these guys out as well. We also get a new single from Silverstein titled Autopilot. I'm excited to hear where this band is going to go next. Made in Misery, Misery Made Me, that's the name of the album, it was brilliant. But then Antebloom was just like meh. It was very meh. And it's more of an EP anyways. It was 8 songs, like 22 seconds long. I don't understand why they cut it into 2 separate albums. To me, it would have made more sense if it was actually full albums, but it's actually like 2 8 songs. It's actually 2 full, like, they could have just combined it, just made a full album. It would have been fine. But I am excited to hear the back half of this and how well they mesh together, because I feel like the first album, Antebloom, it just kind of left you wanting more. Like, you wanted, it felt incomplete. And because of that, I feel like it was kind of a mistake to separate it, because now it's like, I don't know. It just, I feel like it doesn't flow that well all by itself, and because of that, a lot of people might not be interested anymore. But I am interested. I don't know. I want to know what's going to happen with it, you know? And that is it for New Music Friday. Like I said before, if there's anything that I missed that you guys are looking forward to, leave a comment below. Unless if it's Hot Mulligan, I don't want to hear about it. And also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And like I said, it does a lot for my YouTube channel, my ego, my self-esteem. It helps me to validate myself. And honestly, that's the only reason why. It doesn't go much beyond that. And also, you can always subscribe and ring the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any future New Music Fridays or any of my future music reviews. Like I said, Deftones, Signs of the Swarm, definitely coming in the future. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.